Show. It's me again, Paul P. I'm here in Fairmont, Makati, and I'm going to do a food review on Spectrum. I've been here before. I actually got disappointed 5 years ago with the food, but I'm going to give it another shot. Maybe the chef is better. Maybe the food menu and food choices are better. So let's be fair about this. We'll give our review afterwards. So let's go get our first plate. See ya. So here's what I got for my first plate. I got California Maki, salmon skin roll. So this is salmon skin roll, aka Rachel's salmon skin roll. They don't have unagi, but they do have this gigantic maki that has kani and mango. And I got two kinds of charcuterie, which is black forest ham and salami. Okay, so we'll start with the charcuterie. This is actually one of my dreams, to make my own style of prosciutto using baboy damo here in Manila. That would be a dream, okay? So we'll give this one a try. Okay, it has similar flavor as what do you call this? It's not even like prosciutto, it's more of Chinese ham. Yeah, it's smoky. Yeah, really smoky. But it has a nice flavor to it. Okay, so we'll go with the salami next. I think this is this is made in-house. I'll find out later. Okay, so salami. Nice and fatty, not too salty. Can really taste that it's been cured really well, and it's really good. So next we will try their weird maki that they have. Well, we'll get this one. It doesn't want to come with me. Get this one. Dip it in a bit of soy sauce. Itadakimasu. Okay. That was good. The black sesame seeds add a bit of crunch to it. And there's a bit of a nutty flavor because of it. The rice is not actually too hard. It's not too soft. It's just right. And the mayonnaise actually brings it all together. We'll try their California Maki. I know I don't like the Ibeko, but that's how they made it, so I'm going to give it a try. Okay. I actually prefer the big one. But California Maki tastes great. Now this one. This one, I'm curious what it's going to taste like. So dip it in a bit of soy sauce. Hopefully, it's going to be good. If you notice, the only sushi I got were the cooked ones. I don't eat anything raw. Okay? Oh. Salmon skin roll. Okay. That was a bit spicy. Well, not a bit spicy, really spicy. But that's spicy. But it's really good. Crunchy. The skin was crispy. The sesame seeds give that certain flavor to it. But for me, the best one here has to be that giant Maki. So I will continue eating this. I'm going for my second plate. Okay, see ya. Okay guys, here's my second plate. If you notice, it's a lot more than the first plate because I love my shrimp. Okay, so I got Chinese style Spareribs, shumai, their grilled pork, and I asked them to cook my shrimps garlic butter. Okay, and I love my shrimps. So we'll start with. My mouth is watering already thinking about this, so start with the shumai. Doesn't want to come with me. I'll stab it like hell. Sorry. There it is. There. Shumai. They make their wrapper in-house. You can taste the sweetness of the pork and the flavor of the shrimp. But all in all, I like it. It's not like your traditional shumai that's too mushy already. It's actually you can actually taste the pork and you can taste the shrimp separately. Okay, so next we'll try the Chinese style Spareribs. This is actually my favorite dim sum. So next to hakaw, syempre. That is good. Nice and tender, really succulent. Not too salty, and you can really taste the tausi sauce and that pork flavor really coming through clear as day. Okay, we'll try their grilled pork or grilled pork belly or liempo. Okay. It's a bit tough, but flavor of the grill is there. It's not too salty as usual. And you can see here, you can see the layer of fat, meat, fat. This is what you call the perfect pork bite. And then it's ended with the skin, which is like super chewy. I love this. That's good pork. Okay, next we will try their shrimp. We'll try and get this one with the tail. It's actually cold. It was actually cold. They get it from the cold section. Then I asked them to toss it in garlic butter. So, first bite of shrimp. That's really fresh shrimp. It's nice and sweet. The garlic is not too overpowering, but it actually needs a bit of salt. So we'll dip it in a bit of soy sauce and give it another bite. Okay, that addition of the soy sauce made it so much better. Okay, I will continue eating this and then I'm going to go for the next plate. I'm thinking of getting the lechon macao and the roast beef, and I found out that they have patatim, so I'm going to try that one out too. Okay, so yeah. Okay guys, this is my third plate. So far, here's what I got. I got their... Yes, I know, I'm not supposed to have carbs. I have my pizza, sliver of a slice, their pork spring rolls, their braised beef with mashed potatoes, their roast beef with mushroom gravy, their roast lamb shoulder with mint jelly, lechon macao with the hoisin sauce, and some roast chicken. Okay, so we'll give this one a try first. We'll see if we can slice a bit of the... No, let's start with the pizza. And that. We'll see if we can get a knife and fork on this. Okay, the cheese fell off, but we'll give it a try. The bottom of the crust is nice and charred, which means they cooked this in a stone oven. Nice and crunchy, but enough of this crust. We'll try a bit of the one with the meat and the cheese. The pepperoni is a bit spicy, but the cheese is a bit gummy. But sauce is really nice. And the bottom of the pizza, more to the center, is nice and charred. It's not actually soggy. It's actually good pizza. Napolitan style. We'll try and get some of the mashed potatoes and the braised beef. Okay, we'll see how tender this is. It's not actually super tender, but it's nice. I cut it across the grain, came out nice. Having it a little bit of mashed potatoes. It's nice and tender when you chew on it, but on the plate it's kind of hard. Maybe because it's a bit cold, but flavor is nice. You can taste the wine. You know that it's been braised for a while, but there's something about it. Not my cup of tea. Okay, we'll try the roast chicken next. Look at that. Oh. You can taste the rosemary and the herbs in that roast chicken. Even though this is chicken breast, it's nice and juicy. It's not dry, but it's actually good roast chicken. Really good roast chicken. So that's one positive, one negative. We'll try their spring rolls or their lumpiang Shanghai. We'll try it without sauce first. Here. Nice and crunchy. The pork inside is kind of sweet. Sorry. Pork inside is kind of sweet. But I think this is going to be better with a bit of hoisin sauce. There, that's a bit of hoisin sauce. So much better. Woo-hoo. Okay, now we'll try this. I'm putting the phone down because I need both of my hands for this one. We'll try their roast beef. Let's see if it compares to Bolzico beef. No, sorry guys, but I'm biased with that. That last episode of Bolzico beef was, whew, that was really like the heavens opened and it gave me a taste of what real Argentinian beef is. That was so good. Okay, here's their roast beef. The middle is like medium rare. More on the outside is medium well. Then on the outmost crust is well done. So maybe a bit of mushroom gravy will make it better. It's a bit tough, but flavor wise, nice. That mushroom gravy complements it really well. We'll try the medium rare part. Okay, the medium rare part is super tender, but I'm looking for the flavor, not the texture. So this part has the fat in it. Okay, so if this is what I am hoping it would be, it's gonna be good. It's good, but they still need to char the fat a bit more for me. I like it really, like the outer part of the fat is like chicharron already. That's the best way to eat beef. Now let's try their lamb. Okay, the lamb is nice and tender. This is lamb shoulder. Wait, the eye is a bit tough though. Let's get a bit of the mint jelly. There. Lamb shoulder with mint jelly. Okay. It's not that it's tough, it's just that the knife is not sharp. It actually melts in your mouth. That mint jelly removes the gaminess of the lamb, but you still know it's lamb. Okay? Look at that. Once again, by my preference, I'm hoping it to be a bit saltier, but all in all, it's nice. Okay, now we'll get a piece of their lechon Macau. Yeah, that's crunchy. We'll get the lean part first. We'll try it without sauce. Nicely seasoned. Actually don't need the sauce, but really oily, really fatty. I actually want it with the sauce because the sweet tangy sauce of the flavor, sweet tangy flavor of The hoisin will cut down the fattiness of the pork. So there. Dip it in hoisin. And let's eat it with that skin. That has got to be the best dish so far. That crunchy skin. How do I say it? It's so crunchy you can crack your teeth with it. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect pork. Look at that. You get the super crunchy skin. So medium fatty layer, meat layer, fat layer, meat layer. Those 5 levels is what makes pork belly the best cut of meat. Okay. So I'll continue eating my meal, and I will get back to you with the last dish, main course. Wait for the last main course, then I'm going for dessert next. See ya. Okay guys, here's my last plate. I got patatim. This is patatim. Patatim is braised pork leg, technically ham hock. Slowly cooked until it's so tender that the skin becomes super gelatinous. I once again got their roast chicken, but this time I got the wing. I love my chicken wings. And then this one I saw someone get from the pot, so I decided to check it out. They have Korean beef stew. What's actually appealing to me is not the beef stew, but more of the cartilage or the lited or the cartilage. Lited, yeah. That's the gelatinous bits. So this is going to be one gelatinous meal. So let's go try it out. Let's start with the gelatinous beef. Look at that. It's so tender and it looks so sticky. You know when you eat bulalo, that gooey substance that you get near the bone, that cartilage that's been slow cooked. Imagine eating that but with a nice sweet sauce. Okay. Now we'll try their patatim. This is the lean part of the patatim. We'll give it a try. Yeah, lean part first. I saw them have kwapao, which is a steamed bun but no filling. You basically get some of this, get some of the sauce burnt on top, then you fold it in half like that. Now let's get some of that with the fat and the gelatinous skin. Look at that, guys. Woohoo! Okay, that's quite unusual for me to enjoy 2 pork dishes from this place. The crispy pork belly or lechon baka was awesome. This patatim is melt in your mouth goodness. You can taste the star anise in it, taste the Chinese 5 spice in it. But that texture, it melts like, oh. Now I'm kind of looking for that steamed pork bun to go with it. But all the steamed pork buns they have is the one with filling. So now let's try some of the dark meat from that roast chicken. See that? It comes clean right out of the bone. And this is chicken wing, guys. Ooh. Look at that, it's glistening. That's so good. I love my chicken wings, guys. See? This one has no more. Oh, it has one bone. So we'll do this lollipop style. Oh, it came off. Boneless chicken wing, guys. That's so good. Okay. This has got to be one of the best patatims I've eaten here in Metro Manila. I'm going to continue with this the last main course plate, and I'm going to go for dessert next. See ya. Okay guys, I'm here for my final plate, which is the dessert plate. Here's what I got. You know me, I love my bread and butter pudding. Every time I go to a buffet and I see it, I have to try it. So let's start with that. So this is how you measure if it's good dessert. If they have good desserts. Their bread and butter pudding is awesome. Okay, that was with the creme anglaise. The creme anglaise actually helped a lot with the flavor, but we'll try it without any creme anglaise. This corner has none. Okay, it's not overly sweet. It's actually a bit bland, but I was looking for the caramel bottom because sorry, I have to mention this, but the other buffet I ate at, the bottom of the bread and butter pudding was caramel. So looking for that, but no caramel, guys. But all in all, it's actually really good. Hey, next let's try this chocolate chiffon cake with a mocha ice cream or mocha icing. Okay, it looks actually it's not chiffon. It's basically just a chocolate cake. The mocha is buttercream. Buttercream. But nice. The cake is moist, not too dry, not mealy, but again, it lacks in sweetness. I don't know why. Now let's try this tart that they have. It's nice and crumbly. The crust is nice and buttery. The filling is nice and fruity. It's pineapple. Yep, it's a pineapple. Oh no, it's an apple pie. Oh, it's apple pie, guys. Sorry. It's not a fruit tart. It's an apple pie tart. It's actually good. Still, nothing compared to my aunt's apple pie in Canada, but still, that's good apple pie. This is chocolate. Oh. Okay. Guys, this is crumble. Sorry. It's actually quite easy to make. Caramelized sugar. Let it cool a bit. And then a heaping spoon of baking soda, and it'll puff up like this and harden. We call this crumble. It's basically a nice topping for chocolate cake, whatever. But this is awesome too. The dark chocolate cuts the sweetness of the caramel. I like eating violet crumble. Okay. Next we will try their churros. Okay. It looks like it's freshly cooked. There's not a lot of chocolate sauce on it. But we'll give it a try. It's tossed in cinnamon sugar. Mmm. Smells good. Crunchy, fluffy in the middle, but I want it dipped in that sauce in every bite, so maybe I should have gotten more sauce. Okay, we'll move on to the crepe next. Okay. First, let's try the crepe. The caramel is nice. The crepe is nice and thin, but it's not caramelized enough. But you can really taste the caramel sauce and the chocolate sauce. I wish they could have like Nutella with this. That would have been so much better. But it's good. We'll try a bit of the ice cream. The ice cream is nice and creamy. You can really taste the coffee in it. We'll try it with a bit of that chocolate chip and marshmallows. Okay. That's good. But this is gonna be better. Look at that. Okay, we'll cut it like that. So this is the crepe with the coffee ice cream. Mmm. Made in heaven, guys. That match was made in heaven. I'm actually forgetting about the other desserts. This alone, perfect. So I'll continue eating this. Then I'll give you the review of the restaurant later afterwards. Okay, guys. I just finished my meal here. It's actually awesome. A few items I have to point out, but all in all, it's good. Okay? So we'll base it on the 5 criteria: location, ambiance, food, service, then price. Start with location. Location is easily accessible. You can actually walk across the mall to get here. It's just across Landmark and Glorieta 1. Okay, sorry. Now, let's talk about ambiance. Ambiance is nice. There's a bit of a snag because most of the seats are with armrests and it's not fat friendly. But they have sofas. So that's a very good plus. The spacing for the tables are quite large. And you don't bump into people when you get food. The setup of the restaurant's buffet is nice. It's actually free flowing, so you can pass from getting one side to the next without bumping into other people. Okay, let's talk about service. Service wise, the wait staff are great. The waiter that's handling us is awesome. He is very accommodating. He was actually, every time we left the table, he would fix our napkins and set up our plates and make sure the table was clean and clear of all the plates so that when we come back, we can easily eat. Okay? Now, second part of service, the kitchen staff. Kitchen staff are very well informed. They're actually very knowledgeable of their dish. But there's a downside to it. It's not them. It's more of they lack more staff there. Like for example, some items easily run out. Okay? So when it runs out, the chefs have to chop or prep for another set of that. For example, the lechon Macau was easily finished. Okay? So it took them about good 5 minutes to refill because there's only one chef who was chopping it. He was also in charge of the carving station and the other stations. So technically he should have been doing the carving, then another chef could have stepped in and done the chopping. Okay? Maybe it's just because of their staff, but it's not the fault of the chef. It's more of they should be working all together to help each other out. Okay? That's just from my opinion. But everything else, their service here, give it 4 out of 5. Always Gutom points. Ambiance, I give it 5 out of 5. Occasion, I give it 5 out of 5 because it's easy to get to. Now, let's talk about the food. Favorite dish here, among all, had to be the patatim and the lechon Macau. I had to wait for a while until they chopped the lechon Macau, but it was really worth it. The only dish I didn't like here had to be that beef with mashed potatoes. One, it was cold. Not hot, cold. Two, it's a bit tough. For your explain that it is braised beef. It's supposed to be fork tender. Sorry guys, but it wasn't. So I give it 4 out of 5 always Gutom points. Now, talk about the price. I'm paying a little bit over, since this is dinner time, I rarely eat dinner time buffet. I'm paying around 2,500 per head, inclusive of all the taxes. But for that price, is it worth it? Yes, it is. You get good food. Actually, the other dish that I love here was Spareribs, but it easily ran out. I'm sorry, but I got 2 whole plates of it. Like 3 pieces in each plate. I got 2, so it's 6 pieces. I finished it. Sorry, but it was really good. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but my other camera died. Here's the ending of that review. I give this place a total of 4 out of 5. It's a lot better than my first experience here, so I believe they redeemed themselves. So, you should come by here. Make sure you come here on a weekday so that you can try all the dishes without any problems and enjoy yourselves. Okay? So, this is Paul P of Always Gutom Never Busog. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Paul Always Gutom Never Busog, on Facebook at Always Gutom Never Busog, and on Twitter at Paul Always Gutom. So, till next vlog, tara, kain tayo. Bye!